Bob Ross head, for this sketch, you've got this big afro, right? And so I'm just going to sketch in a light circle. And then his face, you've got to decide where the bangs are. Let's say these are his bangs, okay? And then I'm just going to kind of sketch in this shape. And it's not just like a perfect oval because it starts out flat where his bangs are. I think I'm going to start him a little farther down. And then because it is, you know, a cartoon illustration, we have this sharp angle here, and then the cheek comes out, and then you're kind of coming down to this nice, almost like an upside down decorative light bulb shape, okay? And then we might adjust that a little bit more. So I don't want to pay attention to the hair right now. I just want to do the details of the face. So really, the nose is the biggest area, and so I could kind of, I really want to start where the eyes are though. So I'm just going to curve. This is the top of the eyes, and then the bottom of the eyes, and then decide where the nose is. It's centered, but there's this sharp line to the right, the bridge of his nose, that comes out, and you want to try and get that angle right. And then, you know, okay, let's say his nose is about this shape. And then you've got a mustache area, and then the mouth, and then this beard. And once I kind of gauge that those are correct, then I can go in and do a little more detail. And I feel like they are very close to being correct. Close enough for this, right? So then I'm going to go in and I want to put more detail into the nose. So I'm going to draw my nostril. The bottom of the nose, it's just kind of this shape. Okay, where it's not quite like a shallow U. It curves at the end. And then this side of the nostril is smaller, and then this side really comes out. Oops, a little too big there. And once I feel good about that, I want to go in and look at the eyes. I want to look at the distance between the bridge of the nose and this eye. It's not a full circle or a full oval. It's more of like kind of curves in, and it's almost straight up and down here. And then the bridge of the nose comes into this side, left side of the right eye. So all I have to worry about is this curve here. Okay. And then the eyelids kind of curve inward. So he's this pleasant little look on his face. And then the actual iris would be an oval. Usually you have an iris that's a circle, but these are ovals. And then I would erase the top. I always like to draw those all the way up into the eyelid and then erase so that I can get a true good shape here. Okay, and then I'm going to stop there. Not much eyelid itself before you come into these thick eyebrows. And really pay attention to the distance between the eyebrow here and then the side of the face here. And that will tell you if you're correct. Now, what I'm noticing is I have this pretty high, but if you look at the picture with the eye, where his cheek starts, up here is where it ends, and so mine's too high up here, so I need to adjust this and start my curve down here, which means my bangs might be a little high. Shorten those. Okay, then I want to go in and see about this mustache. I'm going to just draw the bottom part here. This doesn't have to be 100% accurate just because I feel like it's such an organic shape. I do want to pay attention to where the teeth come down, and it looks like where the edge of the nose, the teeth are farther out. Okay, so here's my edge of nose. I want my teeth about here. And then you're just really paying attention to the bottom lip, and it comes, I just look at the shape of the white, try and create that with the bottom lip here. Close enough. Draw this lip out here. His lips aren't really huge, thick, or anything. Okay, now I can go in and start really shaping the edge of the hair. And I don't care if it looks perfect how you do your little edges. And I'm being kind of quick. You can look at negative space here and to see if you're being close with the hair. Breaks my straight lines. He's got this funny little goatee thing going on here with his beard. Erase any facial lines you don't want. Okay, I can go in and make sure you have a nice highlight in the eye, and the pupil is also going to be an oval. I do like to shade that in just because it seems a little less creepy. Okay, and then the ear, I really pay attention to where the nose is. The ear just comes almost straight across. I just have this little ear tucked in here. And you don't see the ear on the other side. You just see massive amounts of afro. Now we can finish that up. I am going to erase this line. I can still see it enough. And then I just have little bits of fluff. This is a hilarious caricature that somebody's done. Okay, and I feel like if you get to this point, you're good. If you're loving it, you can shade in, add color, whatever you want, but I feel like this is great. Great stopping spot.